Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 28th to March 6th. So I do have a bit of a cold, so if I sound a little bit different, it's because I have a minor cold, and I apologize for any sniffling or anything you might hear throughout the recording. But okay, your energy is really beautiful this week. A couple things I want to point out is I'm looking at the sky. I wish I could turn the camera around, but I can't. But I'm looking at the sky and there are all of these clouds. It's just like the entire sky is it's super cloudy, but there's this one little area where I can see the blue and it looks like a portal to me. And I noticed it as soon as I turned the camera on to record your video. And I feel like there's something here about you having some kind of breakthrough. There's some kind of breakthrough where you're going to be able to step foot into something that you have been working towards for a very, very long time, like reaching some kind of milestone or some kind of pivotal moment in your life where you're going to be able to walk through some kind of portal or some kind of gateway into another journey, another like timeline or something really significant along those lines. There is a healing in your solar plexus that is going to be happening here for you. And I feel like that's going to be dominant in March. So focusing on your solar plexus is going to be very, very helpful for you. Taking your power back from anything that might have made you feel powerless, that might have made you feel or made you have forgotten your worth, anything like that. I think that is on its way out. It's ready to heal. There's this boldness to you. I feel like a lot of you are also, and now I'm seeing this beautiful hawk just flying around around that portal, or in that region. It's just so beautiful. There's so much symbolism that's happening in nature for you, Cancer. This is about you taking risks. This is about you flying free. There's something so emotional about this too. Like this is freedom. This is about you spreading your wings and aiming for like zoning in on this one thing that you want, or giving yourself the freedom to go after it, giving yourself the freedom to be seen, to be heard, and for you to just live unapologetically. So this is an empowering week. It's probably going to be in a very empowering month, and it's going to be just filled with this sense of personal power and freedom and claiming it for yourself. So, okay, let's go into your theme for this week too. Slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like there's something here that you've been working on for a very long time. Some of you are very ancient souls as well, as what I'm hearing with the sea turtle. There is something very old and wise about you. So some of you are ready to just kind of, it's almost like some of you are fulfilling some kind of final contract that you came here for. It's like there's maybe I feel like some of you have like lived a lot of lives, or you've already gone through quite a bit of experience in many, many lifetimes. And it's almost like this life for you has been like, there's just been this, it's like this, a few things that you needed to kind of tie up, or you needed to kind of complete. And a lot of you are embarking on this place in your life where you're ready to be more of a guide, or ready to be more of a leader in other people's lives, or some kind of example through something that you're doing or something that you're creating. You're stepping into this role, this role of wisdom. You're leading others in some way or another, but this is something you've been building for a long time, I feel like. And you're being very persistent, but it's not like you were like rushing to the finish line. It's like something that you are allowing yourself to just flow. You're ready to flow with it. There's no rush. There's no hurry to just get to this end goal. You are very in tune, very, very aligned with life, with nature, with how things go. So whoever I'm reading is like, you know how to work with, you know how to flow and work with life. rather than trying to get it to like mold to your will or bend to your will. It's like you've learned to just really just flow with it, which is very beautiful. Messenger of fire. Your creative ideas. Some of you may be starting something, maybe starting some kind of like some creative project, or you've been putting something together and wanting to execute it, wanting to start something like that. Honoring your gifts, honoring your talents, honoring your ideas, your inspiring ideas. Maybe many of you have like many things that you want to start doing or want to start creating, and you're really putting that action towards it. Eight of fire. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. This one like spinned out of my hand and fell down, the star card. Something manifesting here for you. There's something manifesting. Something is starting to come into fruition. Look at all this fire energy. Messenger of fire, eight of fire. So rapid opportunities, insights coming in for you. So there may be a lot of downloads this week as well. A lot of insights, your crown chakra opening, your third eye opening. So there's a lot of illumination. With the star card, some of you may be in the spotlight. Some of you may have just a lot of people looking at you. I feel like there's something here also about your emotions, or something about you being able to hold space like a container for other people, or you are very good at kind of, I know that this is not the King of Cups, but for some reason I'm feeling King of Cups only because there is like this mastery over your emotions. Like there's this mastery over yourself, and knowing how to use, it's like, you know how to wield your emotions, your mind, everything. Like everything is under your control rather than the other way around. And so there's like this level of mastery that you have reached, and you are able to teach others, guide others, or just be like this beacon of light for other people. So even if you're not kind of like one-on-one talking to people, there's something that you're doing, something that you are showcasing that kind of sets that example for other people of like how to embody this, a certain type of maybe like personality or certain type of expansion and growth within a soul. Let's look into the messenger of fire here. Cancer. Okay, five of earth. So I feel like there's some kind of idea or some kind of inspiration that's going to help you recover something that has been lost. So maybe some of you have had a hit to your finances, or some kind of loss or depletion. And I'm seeing that there's going to be some kind of renewal there where you're going to be able to recover some finance. Oh my gosh, look at that. 10 of earth. Maybe some of you might have lost a job. I did hear that some of you may have lost a job, or have had to take like a pay cut is what I'm hearing. But there's something that's coming that's better that's coming in here for you, or maybe some kind of side. Maybe some of you are coming up with some kind of side project or like side hobby that you can monetize in some way or another. But I feel like it's going to bring in something here for you that's going to give you stability and longevity. What else here? I'm hearing that for some of you, you have like more to offer than you realize. Like you can make money from something that like you have, or something that you can offer that you didn't realize you could monetize, or you didn't realize you could like turn into a business or something like that. And maybe some of you are realizing that now, like you're seeing that like, oh, I've always done this. I've always just kept it as a hobby, but maybe I can do something with this. And then you find out that it's like super successful. So follow your intuition there, especially with that messenger of fire. Like follow your intuition, follow your instincts. What are you being guided towards? Even if it doesn't entirely make a whole lot of logical sense, or you wouldn't see how something would turn out in that way, just follow the breadcrumbs kind of thing. Yeah, clarity about something that's going to be able to give you or lead you to your 10 of earth, 10 of pentacles. breakthrough. Again, this is that breakthrough, also with that Ace of Air. So cutting through the clouds, cutting through that barrier. So you see how like Pegasus is just kind of like busting through the clouds, which is so interesting because I literally just saw this. And it's so funny because now I look back up at the sky and the portal is closed. Like that, the clouds kind of moved in and it's just all white clouds up in the sky right now. So it's like in that one moment that I saw it, it felt like there was this opening and it felt like there's something opening up here for you, some kind of opportunity. And it's like your time to like bust through it and have some kind of breakthrough. And then look at that. So it's like you're learning from past mistakes. You're learning from loss. You're learning from when things didn't work out for you, when things didn't really, when things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to. There's some kind of a sense of failure, a sense of, I didn't get what I wanted, or didn't happen the way I thought it was going to be. But you're also showing up as the Nine of Fire here. So this is about allowing yourself to learn from past experiences and knowing how to implement them into wisdom going forward here. And now I feel like you're taking a lot of those lessons learned. You are seasoned in your experiences, and now you're making something new, you're bringing something new to the table, or you're creating something out of all the things that you have built for yourself. Okay, Eight of Fire. So opportunities, insights, or something coming towards you, Cancer. What is it? Clarification for the Eight of Fire. You might be going to travel. You may be going somewhere. It's going to give you some like new ideas, inspiration. Wow, look at that. Ace of Water. You're definitely following your intuition, and it's going to lead you to a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment with that Ace of Water. There's something new that you're birthing, something new that you're nurturing. Four of Water. But I feel like you're being very reserved about it though. I feel like so the Four of Water, I don't feel like you are rejecting, because sometimes the Four of Water can be this emotional rejection of something coming in, some kind of offer coming in. I don't feel like this is rejection though. I feel like this is more about control. And this is what I was kind of seeing with the Star card here. It's like, I was drawn to that vase in her hand, and it's like, she's holding it close to her. And so there's maybe some kind of opportunity that's coming in that is inside making you like really, really, really happy and really excited. But I also feel like you're tempering your emotions, like you're being very, like you're trying to ground yourself and not let your emotions take over, even if it's something that's really exciting. What do we need to know about this with the Four of Water? You're trying to keep yourself balanced, I think. It's like you're really excited about something, but you don't want to like be impulsive in making a decision or like jump too fast into something. So I think that you're just trying to like balance out how you feel. Yeah, because I'm like feeling all this excitement, and then you're investing in something. You're kind of taking a look at, it's like you're assessing where you've been. It's almost like you're analyzing if this thing is real, or if something that's coming in for you or something that's coming up for you, if it's as good as it sounds, or if it's not too good to be true kind of thing is what I'm sensing here. It's like you're kind of analyzing and looking at something. Does this make sense for me? Is this a logical opportunity for me? Is this realistic? Can I do this? Does this make sense? Kind of thing. You're trying to ground your emotions into and make sure that this new path is practical. Oh wow. Okay. Then look at that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Fire, the Messenger of Water, and the Four of Fire. So maybe this is like a relationship, something having to do with the home, having something to do with like foundations here, but this is like a passionate new beginning. Messenger of Water. Okay, so this could be like a love offer, or this could be like some kind of opportunity to start a new beginning. Maybe someone's asking you to like move in with them. like, hey, do you want to move here? Do you want to move in together? Do you want to like go to the next level here? And that's the 4 of fire. That's the 4 of, it's like, do you want to build like this home together? Do you want to do this together? So that may be something here for some of you. Yeah, this could be like a relationship. And for others of you, this could be like maybe like a job opportunity, but the messenger of water is usually like a love offer. It's usually having something to do with the heart, but it could also be just maybe a job offer or some kind of opportunity that really speaks to your heart, something that makes you really passionate. So it could go either way. If you're not interested in relationships and you don't see it going that way, this could be some kind of opportunity that makes you really excited, really passionate, speaks to your heart, and it gives you an opportunity to build kind of some kind of foundation somewhere, something stable. And you're kind of taking a look at what you have right now and making sure that it makes sense, in financially, realistically, logically, like it just all checks out is kind of what I'm seeing here. Like there's some kind of offer on the table and you're thinking about it. Okay, so wish is coming true. Beautiful. What do we need to know about the star here for Cancer? Oh my gosh, I love this. You guys are not going to believe what just fell out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Empress. How beautiful is that? First of all, just the fact that we have the star and the Empress is amazing. So you're totally in your power. This is like you are just manifesting your abundant life, right? Like you are in your power. You know how to manifest. You know how to call all of these exciting new things in for yourself. I really feel like some of you are in maybe some kind of special relationship or something, long-term, something that is like permanent, something that is just on your level. Like this person is on your level, which is beautiful. And the reason I say that is because we have the Emperor. Like, come on, you have to like, this is like the perfect match here. The star, the Empress, and the Emperor is just, this is like the perfect. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Whoever's in your life, I like them. This is good. I like this. So then we also have the Hanged Man and the Page of Air. So this is also about breakthrough, but this is also about communication and understanding the connection, understanding each other and kind of coming to a common ground. So there may be some kind of communication that needs to happen. There may be some kind of surrender to some kind of process and how something is going to happen or turn out. There may be some delays or something like that, or needing to kind of wait to see how something is going to really how something is going to come together here. I want to pick out one more for the Hanged Man. I wonder why the Hanged Man is here. Because this seems like a really good opportunity, but it almost kind of feels like you're being very cautious with your decisions and choices, even though everything checks out or like everything looks really good. Four of Earth, stability. Yeah, I think that, you're just really concerned or you want to make sure that there's stability there in terms of finances and careers and everyone's kind of like stable. Okay. Four of Earth. We have one more. Maybe some of you are kind of like saving up for this new beginning, like making sure like, okay, we have this, let's talk about this, like what are our expectations for each other? What is, what are our requirements? What do we both need to have in order to make this work on a realistic level? And that may be what this communication is, this understanding and needing to be patient with, or having to like surrender to that path. Like we both want to get to this certain place so we can have these things that we want for ourselves and not compromise. And that may cause like some kind of like delay or some kind of, like waiting period or surrendering to that, to making sure that it's exactly what we want. Okay. No, Four of Earth. For Cancer. Nine of Water. Interesting. and the World card. I like that, actually, that the World card, so the World card showed up with the Nine of Water reversed. So I feel like this is an ending, whatever this relationship is. This is kind of like the ending to this cycle in your life where you felt like maybe relationships just weren't working out. So maybe for some of you found the one, you found like, this is like my forever person. And so there is something here about like something that you're embarking on, a new foundation, a new relationship with someone or something. I mean, it could be something. We do have the Empress and Emperor here, so I kind of feel like this is a relationship, but there's something that you're embarking on where you're kind of done with this cycle of there's something kind of missing or emotionally in a relationship or something not working out. There's always something lacking, something out of balance. I feel like you're finishing up that stage here. So there's this happiness and joy that's coming in here for you. So I feel like some of you are really embarking on like a very stable, prosperous, happy relationship. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Air. So this is just strategy. This is about needing to make sure that you play your cards right. And some of you may also just be very discreet about your relationship, like not really telling anyone too much information about what's going on. You may feel like you have a lot of people prying or a lot of people wanting to know your business. And I just feel like you're kind of just being very discreet and not really giving too much information about what's going on in your life right now. Okay, let's go into your oracle cards here. Okay, message from the higher self for Cancer. Fear, okay. Message from Spirit. Oops. Message from the Earth. Message from the ancestors for Cancer. And message from the future self. I'm going to pick one more here for the higher self. What do we need to know about this fear for Cancer? So I'm hearing that not wanting to like repeat past mistakes is what I'm hearing. I'm like not wanting to have like a repeat from the past. So it's like you're making sure that things are kind of that you do things differently or something. I feel like that's what the fear is. The fear is about the past or the past not repeating. What does Cancer need to know about this? Create space. So I think that this is you might spend some time kind of going within and like understanding these fears, like understanding your past, understanding these things so you can put your mind at ease to know that this is not going to repeat again or something is not going to happen in the same way because of your newfound connection with yourself and also what that old experiences have taught you. And then once you've kind of learned those lessons that you don't really need to learn them again so they don't repeat again. So I think that this is more about you kind of allowing yourself to process through the fear and allowing yourself to understand the fears so you can put them down or release them and not really feel like you need to hold on to them and use them as defense mechanisms as to, why you can't go in a new direction this time around. So I feel like that's where you might be at right now at the moment. Message from Spirit is breathe. So there may be a lot of energy here. There's a lot of changes happening. There's a lot kind of moving, like a lot of fast movement. You may be in a place where you didn't think you'd be in so quickly. So I feel like meditation and slowing down and coming back to yourself is going to be important here as well. Okay, and foundation, assurance. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. So the fact that this is in your position from the earth is kind of telling me that you are safe in making these changes in your life, like on a 3D in the physical world, moving, career, building a new home, foundations kind of thing. This is the assurance that whatever you plan on shifting and moving into and changing into is that you're going to be safe with the new thing that you're building, and that you are very in tune with your intuition and you can trust it, that you can trust your intuition and that you are going in the right direction. You don't have to doubt it or second guess yourself there. Okay, message from the ancestors here. Psychic power. So yeah, again, trust your intuition, trust what you know. You are very, very wise, and have tapping into that crown chakra is going to be very helpful here. And then with that, we have the tiger spirit and the magpie spirit. So magpie spirit is a good omen. It's a good sign. And the tiger spirit, I'm just kind of feeling like you're being very protective of your space is what I'm seeing. You are making sure that you are taking care of, that you are honoring yourself, that you are making the best decisions and choices for yourself that honor you in your journey and that are in integrity for you. And I kind of feel like you're using your intuition. You're really taking your time and making certain decisions and choices to make sure that you're moving in the right direction, and that you don't somehow like sabotage something that you've already created, or, abandoning yourself in some way or something. So I think that self-love that you've built up for yourself over the years is really kind of guiding you. It's like you're making sure you use that as your protection to make sure that you are looking out for yourself here. So I feel like that's the place that you're in, and your ancestors are very proud of you for doing that. So, but I feel like this is the magpie spirit is usually a good omen card. It's a good luck, prosperity, good new beginnings. So, a message from your future self. Miracles. Beautiful. I feel like some of you, I kind of really actually saw pregnancy. So some of you may feel like, I don't know why I'm picking up on this. So this may only apply to some of you. I usually don't read pregnancies or fertility, but I am kind of seeing that maybe for some of you may feel like it's too late, or there's something that, you couldn't have kids or something, but there's something here about that. Maybe some of you may find that you're adopting or something. I'm not sure, but there's some kind of energy here that kind of feels like it was impossible, but it actually ends up happening. So that's really beautiful. And that may only just apply to some of you. So take that as it resonates. But there's something being, in a more general sense, it feels like there's something really beautiful being birthed, something really beautiful that feels like it could have never happened. And you can't believe it's actually happening, or it's actually real. So yeah, very beautiful, Cancer. You have a lot of wonderful gifts coming in here for you, and I'm so happy for you. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Cancer.